says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you lusting is the one you're loving?
It's very intentional and transactional the way we interact with Twitter. And for me, it's how I connect with folk. But now I have a home base in Nubia, where right now I'm in the chat with the people, and a couple of thousand folk in there that I interact with on a daily basis that actually feed me. Like I was talking about Zan giving me this book on glucose today, and last night that I went and uploaded this morning and went on my walk, and I was like, oh, I've been doing it wrong. Okay, let me try this and see if it works for me. But I'm just so grateful. The questions that come out of there, the challenges, but what I know, like, we are not all the same, but there's a respect, that's baked into this platform. And so later on in the show, I'm going to bring on Chris Boozy, who is the founder of Spoutable. And I'm going to have all of we reached out to Spill, that they were busy or something. They said they were busy. So, we're going to invite people on who are starting these other platforms. We've of course had, Isaac Hayes III on talk about his platform. And we're gonna walk through it. We're gonna get somebody on from Blue Sky. We're gonna get somebody on from I don't know about Threads. And Threads seems to be the easiest platform for many of people to go on to, because most people have an Instagram page. And and they've made it extremely easy to go from Instagram to Threads. But I still feel like it's Mark Zuckerberg. It's still Facebook. And, while there are billions of people on Facebook that have no problem with what was done with Cambridge Analytica, I still have a problem with it. And ever since that, I have not engaged too much with Facebook at all. One of my businesses still engages with Facebook, but it's again transactional. And I feel, like I'm very personally interactive in my spaces. It's my name. Nobody else has my passwords. The time I was hacked, I was devastated, because I'm like, somebody in my business right now changing my profile and stuff. I felt violated, because I don't have anybody else with my password in there tweeting for me. It's me. So you come in on any of my spaces, YouTube, you in them comments, that's me. I'm commenting, with you. I'm gonna gather you up. We're gonna have a conversation. You're not just gonna be able to say anything, just like calling up the show. I treat every space like my home, because it's me. So, you have rules of engagement about how people treat you, right? You don't just let people just do and say anything to you because you value yourself. I value every space that I'm in. With that, I'm not just coming to a space. So, so I had to create a whole new thing because my phone was stolen, as y'all know, or missing. Well, it has been returned, so that means it's theft. But so I don't have my password to get into, because it was automatically, my Instagram was automatically in my phone. And again, I'm not really on Instagram every day either. Loree Daniel Favors on Instagram is fire, by the way. Let me just say that her Instagram page is fire. Follow her on Instagram. She's doing amazing things on Instagram. But I'm not really on there. So I couldn't transfer my name. So I had to make up a new one to get into Threads, because I just want to kick the tires and see what everyone is doing before I, ring in and tell you where I'm going to play. Because my home is Nubia. I'm going to live in Nubia. But where I play, I go out to the club. It's going to be at one of these platforms. I just got a DM from my buddy, Tanana Rivdu. She was like, are you on Blue Sky? And I was like, I have a profile there. It's the only place that I'm just at Karen Hunter, because everybody be stealing people's names and stuff. But I'm kicking the tires there too, and we'll have somebody on from there. But we have to have community, and we have to be able to connect with each other. It's the world that we're in. I'm not totally rejecting social media. I think social media is super important, but how we do it should be on our terms. And we shouldn't just, scroll down and hit the agree because we want to be in something. But I also know no one's reading the 50,000 pages of the things that they can do and take from you, which is how that Cambridge Analytica thing happened. And there was no recourse. There was nothing, it was a hearing and some, but nobody went to jail. Nobody got the billionaire, still a billionaire, and there was no pain that came as a result of you taking our information and giving it over to a political operative that then gave it to Trump and then, and his people, banning them. And I feel like, that was a violation. That was a violation of trust, because there's an understanding when we're on these platforms. But we question a lot of things, but we don't question what's in Coke and Pepsi. We don't question what's in these damn agreements that we willfully sign up for because we want to be on these spaces. We don't ask for nothing, but we want to know what's in the vaccine, which we should, by the way. But you should have that same energy for everything that you're interacting with. And if you don't, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one you love thinks is